reveal a little secret that allowed each of us to kickstart and amplify our success online, and that is using video and live streaming for marketing purposes. Tune in and learn about our challenges and how we turned it into a very profitable part of the work we do online. See you on the inside.
What is huge nowadays is video marketing. As you can see, we are engaged in a little bit of video marketing just by recording these podcasts on video, and you can do it in all sorts of different ways. There's YouTube, there is shooting, video courses, and so much more. But video, it really is overtaking. Now, Wayne, in your mind, how important is video marketing?
Depends on your type of marketing, but if you're trying to build, like I'm trying to build traffic domination and audience, give value, it's massive. It's probably the biggest biggest way to get to your audience. So video marketing is an absolute must. In the VIP some days I go live 3 times. In our free group I go live sometimes 3 times. Not so much on my timeline, still got to conquer that fear, but I think if you look back over my my years online, I think you'd probably agree as well that things start happening and speeding up once I start doing videos. I think if you look back over my kind of career, if you call it a career, whatever it is, I think that's when that kind of started to take that upwards curve, is when I started to put myself on video.
You'll notice quite a significant increase in everything that you're doing in your business if you simply just add that one element, video. The reason being is that video has such a impact on people's lives. Just think about all of the media that is consumed nowadays. We got Netflix, okay? Netflix, people love to consume left and right. I forget the numbers, Wayne, but the amount of video that people consume when they're watching entertainment is astronomical. There's this thing that Netflix really developed and honed in on, which was the autoplay feature. Once a show or a movie is done, if you notice, when you watch Netflix, it doesn't actually stop once the movie or television show stops. What does it do? It goes directly to the next one. Why? People love to consume video, and the same exists for business purposes. Just consider how many video courses you've gone through, how many YouTube videos you've watched on how to do X, Y, or Z. It never just stops at one. Now, you don't have to necessarily consume a full video to watch multiple videos in the same sitting. Sometimes you're just going to click on different videos, watch a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes onto the next video that you're watching to see if the information is relevant. Why? Because we live such in a culture where we need to be fed information as much as possible, and you're not going to be able to ingest as much information if you're reading text on a page or text in a book. And I mean, like you said, Wayne, you don't like, reading all that much. You listen to audio, and audio in a sense can be the same thing as video because you're just getting that consumption speed at a rate that is incredible, and you're able to suck in all of this additional information that you never would have been able to. You can do dishes and laundry and all sorts of other things while allowing this additional medium come into your brain.
Exactly. The perfect there's a guy out there, I don't know if you know him, Steve Olsen. I don't know if you heard of him.
It sounds familiar. Give me a breakdown, Wayne. Educate me.
He's a Welsh marketer, so he's from the UK. He lives in Wales. I think he just moved to America recently. But he's the kind of lovely guy, really, really nice guy. I've interacted with him a few times. But the only marketing he's ever done is video marketing. Literally, you know, like I have my green screen behind me and trying to
Yeah.
make it look like I'm in space and all sorts of weird stuff. He kind of gave me the idea for that. And when you watch him, literally, all he will do is just, he don't script it, he'll just go live on Facebook. He built a team in one of the business in the one that the opportunities in of 56,000 people purely from video marketing. He quit his, you know, he's done fantastic. Well, he's living the dream, and he's such a nice guy as well. You know, and kind of, he's probably one of the reasons, he probably don't even know that, but he's probably one of the reasons that I kind of lost my fear of doing videos, is watching him. And you realise, hey, you just got to be yourself. You don't have to pretend to be a news presenter or be a guru, or, you know, you don't have to pretend to be anything. You just be yourself, and that's what people kind of warm to, I think.
You know, there are so many benefits and very, what am I trying to say? There's a lot of benefits that happen quickly from video marketing as opposed to other ways of marketing. And of course, we've talked about it before. Building that know, like, and trust factor is so huge, and you nearly are able to gather that immediately because people can see your face, they can see your smile, they can get the sense that they're actually speaking with a person rather than simply somebody who's trying to sell them something behind an email or behind a website screen, right? Because you don't really have that personal connection with somebody. And especially with the invention or the addition of live video, right? The ability to do live video on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. You have live time interaction now. When somebody pops up on my Facebook Live timeline, guess what? I see, hey, John started watching, Adam started watching, you know, Stephanie started watching, and now I can be like, hey, what's going on, John? Hope you're having an incredible day. What's up, Stephanie? Thank you so much for joining. And you're able to actually talk to people rather than at people, and that's going to skyrocket the amount of trust that you get, as well as the ultimately the amount of leads and sales. You know, I've been doing video marketing for the last 2 years, and I remember very distinctly to this day the biggest paydays I ever had online were because of video. I remember I shot like a 7-minute video, a 5 to 7 minute video on Facebook, and within 2 days, my biggest 2 days was almost $9,000 pure profit. Because and literally it was just like me and my cell phone, just like, hey guys, I got to tell you about this really cool thing that. And it wasn't professional, it was more personal, and I was able to connect with these people.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, because you never know, the next video you watch that we produce could be the one that changes things for you. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon.